I can't even believe that the 4th of July is upon us again. It's just amazing. Time is going by so quickly. But I wanted to make a couple of cocktails that were impressive so that you could share them with your friends and family at a party or your 4th of July event. You can make some of the ingredients in advance to make it easier for you when your guests are there. They could even put these cocktails together themselves if you felt like lending them your shaker. Today we're making a watermelon margarita and a watermelon daiquiri. And like in my daiquiri comparison video, I'm not making either of these a blended drink, but you could certainly do that if you wanted to. That's up to you. Why wait? I mean, really, I'm excited to try these. So I'm gonna try each one of them for you right now. Let's start with the margarita. Wow, it's so good. I even impressed myself a little bit with this one. I found some of the recipes for watermelon ingredients and cocktails on southernliving.com, but I adapted this one to my own taste and method. And I have to say, this is a home run. It would totally impress your guests. You can expect it to be bursting with watermelon flavor, but still have a kind of a smoky tequila quality about it. And it's super, super easy to drink. I used Tajin on the rim here because my husband really likes that. And you could also garnish it with a lime wheel if you want. So kind of a sweet and savory, but also a citrusy overtone. I think it's gonna be a big hit at a pool party or your barbecue. So next up, I'm gonna try the daiquiri. Ooh, that's like a subtle Jolly Rancher. Don't let that freak you out. It's great, it's refreshing. It has a natural flavor with all of the ingredients that I used. It's crisp, refreshing, like I said. It's fun to drink. It's not too sweet. And I could definitely see myself sipping this one later in the summer again, like by a pool. That would be wonderful. So let me go over the ingredients I used and let me show you how to make both of these for the holiday this summer. Let's do that coming up next. I'll be really curious to hear which one of these cocktails that you like best. So please let me know in the comments what you think. I know that the watermelon juice and the watermelon syrup take a bit of work, but there is a really big payoff with this one. So you really should go and make those. I made a video on how to make those syrups, or that syrup and the juice, but in the interest of time, I'm not gonna make that today. I'm gonna skip that. So go back to that video after you watch today's video and make that. It is really worth it, like I said. So let's make some cocktails today instead. Let's do the margarita first. We're gonna do the garnish on the margarita. That's gonna be the first thing here. I'm gonna use a little lime and kind of make this deep. Rim my glass with the Tajin. We're gonna set that aside and use that later, of course. So in our tin, we're gonna add a 1/2 ounce of the watermelon simple syrup. Okay, 2 ounces of watermelon juice. I guess I could flip that if I wanted to. I'm at home, doesn't matter. Let's see, 1 ounce, I believe, of lime juice. 2 ounces of tequila. I like to use the Reposado tequila. You can use silver tequila, whatever kind you prefer is fine. A little bit of ice and shake this up. Let's get some fresh 1 by 1 ice cubes in my glass here. I think that looks really nice. That looks beautiful. I love that. I'm not gonna put a lime wheel on it. I prefer no garnish, like I said, but we do have the Tajin. That is a watermelon margarita. Next up, we have the daiquiri. Super easy to make. So we start with 1/2 ounce of the watermelon syrup, 1/2 ounce of the watermelon juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Then after that, we got 2 ounces of rum. I tried the Rum Bar Silver. It's very funky rum. It had a fishy finish that I didn't really like. I also tried it with Plantation 3-Star. That had an intensity of like a Jolly Rancher flavor that was very watermelony, and I liked that a lot. But I probably wouldn't drink multiple of those daiquiris. Ultimately, I settled again for the Flor de Caña. rum. I just think it's a nice clean flavor and it lets the watermelon do the work instead. I still think it has that Jolly Rancher flavor, but it also has a nice tart bite at the end, which I really liked. So let's get some ice into our tin and rock this out. Then let's garnish with a little lime wheel. Wow, that's beautiful. That is a watermelon daiquiri. All right, so now that you know how to make both a margarita and a daiquiri with watermelon, they're both the same base of juices and syrups, just different spirits and basically, well, different specs, but both in the sour family and both super wonderful. Go watch the video on how to make the watermelon juice and the syrup next. You're gonna need that. I think your guests will really like these a lot. If they ask you, how do you make all this stuff? Please share this video with them. I would sincerely appreciate that. Now, which one of these is my favorite? I think my rum friends are gonna be like, what? I can't believe she's choosing this, but I gotta give it up. Margarita all the way. I just really like the flavor of it. The Reposado tequila lends such a great kind of smoky, natural sweetness to the cocktail, and I really like that. It just made me think too, while I was drinking it, that you could do it with mezcal, and that would probably be really spectacular. Or you could even grill that watermelon, and it would be even better before you make the sauces. So don't get me wrong, hard decision between the two, a real toss-up. I really like the rum cocktail as well, but I feel the tequila lets the watermelon shine through a little bit more. But tell me in the comments what you think. Let me know which one you would prefer. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a safe and fun 4th of July. And for my foreign friends, I hope you enjoy the watermelon margarita or the watermelon daiquiri on one of your wonderful holidays. Hope to see you guys in the comments though. Either way, you're gonna be happy. See you next week at the Home Bartender here. Mahalo, cheers, and be well.